everyone, Linda here, and I have a Hobonichi / Filofax hack for you. I'm holding the phone. I apologize for the wiggles, but I wanted to get this up quickly before the holidays and while you are all making planner decisions for 2015. This is my new Filofax Personal binder, original, in Pillar Box Red, and it's beautiful. And for reasons that I will explain in an upcoming video, I need to carry a 3-ring binder with me. And so I'm doing that. I'm in the process of setting this up. I've kept the flyleaf. It is not ready to go, but again, when it's fully set up and I've have some stuff in here, I'll show you what the plan is. So I have a trial set of inserts from DIY Fish that I have printed on 24-pound paper. Let me see if I can scan that for you. It's from Staples, and it's very bright white, Office Depot. It's very bright white paper is what it's called, and it's 24-pound. And it does, FYI, very well in these inserts. I did pen tests, and there's no bleed through except with fountain pens and Sharpies, which is fine. So this set of inserts is the horizontal month plus week on 2 pages. And I had a week on 2 pages in my prior Filofax, and I think that's going to work out well, and I like the tracking section there. So I printed out last night November and December. I'm going to fill in November. Yes, I am going to do that, because before I print a full year, I want to make sure this is going to work for me. And I have here my 5 A to Z index tabs. Let me see, 4, excuse me, and these are from a prior Filofax video. You can check out my prior ones on my Hallborn. And what do we have here? Let's focus. We have Tomoe River paper, cut to Filofax size and hole punched. And it's from my Hobonichi. So I knew this is my current Hobonichi for 2014. I covered it with an old local map and distressed it with Tim Holtz inks. And this is how I'm going to archive it. Washi tape and some stickers. And there it is on the spine. And I have a video that discusses slip covering Midori inserts if you want to check that out for a DIY. And I did the same thing for this Hobonichi for archiving purposes. Well, I mentioned in my A5, in this Hobonichi walkthrough some time back, that I knew that there were going to be many pages that I would not be using before the end of the year, and then I wanted to do something with them. What I've decided to do, and what I did do, is I cut the paper out with my handy craft knife. I just ran it along here. I didn't use a ruler, just held firmly here and cut along the inside. And I cut out from the portion that I wanted to inserts that were pages that were Filofax insert size. Again, this is personal. And you could, if you decide to do this, you can decide what you want to have on your sheet. You can cut it out of the middle, you can cut it out of the edge. It's really up to you, but it's very cute either way. And I like it because when you cut out your pages, they have the same grid format as the fish inserts. Okay, looking at that. All right. And the good news is, the best news I think, is that these inserts take these pages, when you stack them up, pinch them together. I haven't done that, so use your imagination. These pages take about half as much room as the Filofax pages, which are pretty thin. So I counted out 30 pages of the Tomoe River from my Hobonichi that was cut, held it up to 30 pages of Filofax, and there is an appreciable difference. The Hobonichi Tomoe River stack is significantly thinner than the stack of Filofax paper. And you know, in ring planners, the constant battle is always with bulk. And so I'm going to use these behind my A to Z tabs. And I'm also planning, if I need more room in my weeks pages in the DIY Fish Inserts, I can put it here. And it won't add a lot of bulk to that December packet of pages. So I cut the pages out. You can see where I've done that. I'm sorry for the blur. Then I cut the pages out and I took them over here to my Fiskars trimmer. It doesn't take long. You can cut several pages at once with a nice sharp blade because the paper is so thin. It really takes no time at all. And I used my old cinch for punching the holes. This is easy too. Jen at My Purpley Life has a video of her using the cinch to cut holes in Filofax personal size paper. Someone else, I'm going to try to put these videos in link below, but you can do a search and they'll come up, came up with directions and settings to use the cinch for A5 paper. So here's the directions for A5. The ruler setting refers to this, and here are the directions for personal size. If you can read my scribbles there. So check out those videos. So again, I cut the paper out of the Hobonichi. I trimmed it with my paper trimmer, and then I punched it on the cinch. And there you go. Lots of paper, very little bulk paper. I can use fountain pens on this. I can use any ink that I want, and you can as well. You could, even when you cut this out, you could leave the full width and fold, if you have personal size, and fold the edge in. If you wanted more room, say to do tracking, you could do things like that. So I will continue to use my Hobonichi through the end of the year. In the meantime, I'm going to set up my Filofax binder for 2015. I have a 2015 Hobonichi, so I'm kind of thinking about that, working that out, and trying to get that set up before Christmas, if not before Thanksgiving. So anyway, hope you enjoy that little hack, and if you have any questions, leave some comments below. Thanks for watching.